Ehi là, come state? Finalmente siamo tornati con voi tre oggi. Io ho avviato la registrazione con la webcam, vedevo che laggava, spero che nella registrazione non esca. Comunque, allora, adesso il mouse nuovo, questo lo vedete, quindi dovrebbe andare bene. L'ultima volta laggava il gioco, spero che adesso non lo faccia più. E che altro volevo dire? Non ricordo a che punto eravamo. Allora, io ricordo abbiamo fatto tutta l'investigazione. Non ricordo se siamo entrati nel trial ground, quindi fare trial o no. Non mi ricordo. Comunque adesso vediamo. Suppongo. Allora. Ah, ok, no, vedevo che non reagivo, ho fatto load. La manina se ne può andare. Capitolo 3, no, assolutamente. Ah, class trial, vedete? Quindi allora 12 2 class trial, che queste sono le ore di gioco, perché io alle 3 del pomeriggio non gioco. Ok, class trial, quindi vado 12 il 2 dicembre è l'ultima volta che ho giocato. Ok. Comunque andiamo, continua, sì, aiuto. Ah, ok. Non mi ricordo niente allora. Sarà molto divertente. Sento un rumore in sottofondo e la mia tartaruga perché sto solo a casa. Quindi dovremmo avere problemi, almeno per un'altra oretta appunto. Ok. Andiamo.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
Non mi ricordo niente, questo è un problema. C'è la miseria.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
Non sta laggando! Non ci ho fatto caso! Va fluidissimo! Ok. Allora.
I met with Leona the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Allora voglio vedere come si apriva il coso. Come si apriva il coso? No, vuoi togliere la luce? Devi andare alla cita, perché devo andare alla cita?
I met with Riona.
Non volevo andare avanti, vabbè.
What a load of crap!
Andiamo a caso.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Allora, non è gonta perché non dice niente.
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove... Then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, it's the same as not.
Che dice? Che se posso convincerli che Maki si è incontrata con qualcuno. Ok.
I met with Riona the previous night.
Maki only see Ryoma?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did you put the two together?
Surely they would have come
If no one can prove...
I only feel the truth.
Non so che ho fatto.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Che cos'è pergine? Aspetta, vedo un attimo che significa, magari capisco un po' che sta succedendo. Pergiuria, forse, ma non so che significa pergiuria. Pergiura o pergiuro? Falsa dichiarazione giurata. Ah! Quindi noi stiamo facendo finta, appunto come ha detto Shuichi, e si fa così. Che avevo premuto? Tasto destro? Poi sparato? Sì, ok. Perfetto.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night.
Sì, questo è
And
vero.
yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late.
Mm.
Huh?
No.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs.
Sta dicendo palle. Ma com'è strano Danganronpa.
When we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one.
Troppo
But now
strano
that I think about
Danganronpa.
it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Ma chi? Ma raccomando, ti stiamo coprendo il culo.
Wait a minute! You heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Magari suda di meno quando menti.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner.
Una cosa che devo fare, devo andare nelle opzioni, quando chiuderò il gioco probabilmente, perché devo Abbassare la musica, alzare la voce, non sento niente. Ti posso pensare che non riesco a mettere... Vabbè.
But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
Ma vedo un attimo. Se non metto a pensare a sta cosa non faccio niente. Allora. F1. Ok. Io il problema è che F1 io so che toglie l'audio. Devo tenere un poco premuto Fn, ok. Stavo tenendo premuto Fn, però non abbastanza probabilmente. Allora, ballet, ok. Adesso lo posso fare un attimo. Allora, musica. Bene, sì, mamma. Ok, la cambiate? Ok. I Root Ballet ce li dobbiamo vedere perché non mi ricordo gli account mi viene, vabbè. Conto è salito solo. Nessuno era durante quel tempo. Conto non ho notato Ryoma dentro alla vasca finché i piranha sono stati rilasciati. Ok. Scusate. La sera prima Shuichi e alcuni degli altri sono stati forzati a stare al laboratorio di Conta che è stato fregato da Kokichi. Come si fa? Non così. I microenti sono stati portati in 5 minuti dalle 9 di sera. Punto. Sono venute pure loro alle 9:05. Ok, Kokichi se n'è andato alle 9. Ok. E le altre cose dice le BRB. Sto fatto che stanno i cosi ci controllo, ok. Investigazione no, dialogo no, no. Allora, ok, L1 sono qua, L1 e R1. Allora, left shift. No. LB. Ah, ok, scusa. LB. Ah, stanno qua il controller, ok. LB. Ah, vabbè. Left shift. No, shift è questo. No. Un'altra cosa. Al scroll RS. Aspettate. VRS nel senso sì. Ok, allora tu dice gli altri sono stati forzati a partecipare fino alle 11 di sera. Ok, questa non mi interessa, questa non mi interessa, non mi interessa, non mi interessa. Ok, questa roba qua non tanto mi interessa, no più. Ecco questa ad esempio. Che è stata in guardia di fronte al suo laboratorio fino alla sera, restate nel suo dormitorio fino al night time. Ok. Poi l'ultima persona che ha visto Ryoma è stato Gonta, alle 8 di sera l'altra sera. Miu ha anche visto Ryoma 30 minuti prima, quindi alle 7:30. Immediatamente dopo che Kokishi ha lasciato il laboratorio di Gonta alle 7 di sera di ieri sera, è stato catturato da Kirumi, visto da Kirumi nell'entrata. È restato con lei fino alle 10 di sera che stavano giocando a nascondino. Dopo è andato ai dormitori e è ritornato nel laboratorio di nuovo alle 11, quindi lui dalle 10 alle 11 non si sa che fine ha fatto, cioè stava nei dormitori. Ha visto la figura di una ragazza in lingerie che era per seconda bla bla alibi di ieri sera. Shuichi tipo io, Muji, Tenko sono stati forzati a stare dalle 8 di sera alle 11 no, alle 9 meno 5 i Miko e Enji sono venuti anche loro. Così c'erano in laboratorio fino alle 9 di sera, poi con Kirumi dalle 9 alle 10. Alle 11 è ritornato nel laboratorio. Kirumi era nella palestra fino a un poco prima delle 9 di sera con i Miko e Enji. Non le ricorderò mai queste cose, dalle 9 di sera alle 10 di sera. È stata con Kokishi, Kirumi, era nella palestra, poi è restata da sola nella palestra altri 5 minuti, ok, niente più, vabbè, raga, andiamo. Ok.
Nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
Yeah.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep.
Che scemo.
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball. I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy presents very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
No, lo odio questo minigioco. Musica da discoteca perché... quando è stato, secondo me.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement? Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
Scema.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's
Ma
testimony.
perché?
Trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Did the culprit move the body just before...
No, lo dicono loro, ok.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki! Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Quale B? Mannaggia la miseria! Aspetta. No. Questo no. Che è uno di YFD non sa quale. Aspetta, anche A, B, dovrebbe essere la B. Devo rifare la cosa.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it. I know. They used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No. Non era questa, era la seconda. Sente me che clicco perché non so che devo premere. Oh no, la terza non è, sicuro. Ma come? Ma può raggiungere la finestra dalla piscina?
Damn it!
Sì, speriamo che ci arriviamo, ok.
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
Giusto, che scema! È vero. Senza l'altarino là, non
If you use the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Ah, dalla piscina, ok, sì.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
Ma io ho capito come hanno fatto.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
Non si spaccava?
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window.
Hanno fatto un'altalena.
You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
I'm sorry.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course.
Vabbè, effettivamente ci sono arrivata io, perché non...
Come on, Luigi. Blow them all away with the truth.
Rip, grazie.
I actually don't know that yet.
Forse.
What? The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
Momento depresso. Momento depri.
Gonta thinks
You're getting sick. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
the culprit is someone in this room.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
Idea was Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the hole.
Leaving Homa under the bridge?
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice. First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't this a dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowned in toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
No, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you lazy sow.
Ok, noi dobbiamo dire no, la piscina no perché le regole. Ma mi ricordo che stava sulle
His room that could...
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Lo tenere premuto.
Well, it must be the pool then.
No, that's...
Well, it must be the pool then.
No, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy Sal.
Sal!
Allora, questo è non stop debate. Aim spara con il pilone di massimo molto confusa, ma sono ancora molto confusa. Ah, però invece ho detto, adesso è perché la registrazione sta a 43 minuti, quindi io pensavo fossero le 11. Allora, siamo stati annegato, soffocato nell'acqua. Devo prendere un pezzo.
First, let's establish the crime.
There's nothing in his room that can collect enough water.
Chita niente.
That's wrong!
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
Ok, sì.
No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool...
Non è una cosa molto carina da dire.
I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool?
Sarà
Is there other
probabilmente
place where water can be
qualche,
stored?
qualche citazione a qualcosa, probabilmente era, però sono illitterata io su molte cose, quindi non l'ho colta. Immagina se era ancora il... No.
This is it!
Wow, un genio nel lavandino.
Sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Dalle queste.
This is it!
Sono
The
intelligente.
handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
E le aveva lui legate, si vedeva.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Esatto, vedi?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Se poi ti magna fa... Ah, se magna!
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Per rubinetti pure. Riempiti in un attimo.
All right, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there?
Come dalla palestra? Ah, per la palestra, ok, da là.
Isn't
Corde.
Ryoma's lab on the third floor of the academy?
Appunto, si affaccia sulla piscina dove affaccia anche la
It's actually
palestra
not far at all.
che aveva la finestra aperta, quindi
More accurate to say,
esatto.
Was there a shortcut?
La piscina. Ah, la finestra.
there!
There. Là.
The shortcut is the window
Immagino
in Ryoma's
Shuichi che
lab.
indica il nulla.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in the school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Oh no, eccolo! Lo Psych Taxi! Che cringe! Allora, quando devi dedurre come sono connesse le cose, userà il Psych Taxi. Questo è per caso. Non devo prendere le lettere. Ok, ma quelle giuste? Anche una per accelerare. Aspettate. Ma faccio la persona intelligente, mi dico da mo'. Allora, Psych Taxi. V. A e D. Si muove la macchina, spazio, concentrare. Ok, perfetto. Si può fare. Word, quindi. Prendendo le lettere, non preparare la domanda. Una volta che ho completato la domanda, la risposta corretta. I problemi mentali, no? Se la risposta giusta entrerà nella sua mente. Se la risposta sbagliata o giusto vedrà. Si fanno accelerare un attimo. Questo non devo prendere. Ok. Ma lui nella macchina giustamente, che lui è stato oh, c'è stata una da dove? create adesso, non ho notato. Così è come video, signorino. È divertentissimo. Stavo solo lettere che non stavo quando hanno pensato con le macchine, questa è la mia corsia. Questa è una lettera. No, non so perché non lo voglio prendere. Oddio, non è che era uno di quelli nascosti. In mezzo alla miseria che ne so muoio. Okay, guys.
I've got it! Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Questo!
There!
Le corde!
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Actua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. Nothing mysterious mystery. Only I knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym.
That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
Ok,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
robot, dille bene le cose.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
Senti, ma tu stai un po' parlando un poco troppo, Kirumi Tojo.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only
Essere una mangiata di ragno.
Impossible. Sorry.
Mi ricordo che aveva anche i piedi legati, Tojo. Una cosa che poteva essere ok.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
E fanno un nodo e mezzo.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
È pure in discesa, quindi l'ha proprio appeso e l'ha spinto praticamente. Aspetta, ma quindi non si è avvicinato. È soffocato nel lavandino. Poi non stanno pensando così che è stato spinto, quindi non è stato suicidio come io pensavo.
It's nothing.
Oh.
Going to use ropes a lot with
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Paura di quello che stai
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Oh. altro possono aver usato?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Non è che l'ha prima spinto, poi è andato di là di nuovo e l'ha messo. Avrebbe senso così.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Quello che sappiamo adesso è che c'era una corda che connetteva le finestre. In qualche modo il colpevole l'ha usato per spostare il corpo ed era vicino alla finestra rispettivamente. Per farlo funzionare devono aver usato qualcos'altro. Ma cosa sarebbe? Cosa avrebbero voluto?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is...
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Farcela! Davvero questo mistero e mostrerò la verità a tutti. Qualcosa è stato usato con la corda per portare il corpo e senza scitto. Ah, è vero. Cos'è? Ah, Rapaway. Che cos'è? Ah? C'è la Rapaway. Non so vedere. Non so proprio che significa la parola, cioè strada,
Yes,
corda.
that's it. The culprit used
Forse
something like a ropeway to move the
tipo
body.
una carriola, cioè non la carriola. Funicolare mi viene, ma non è una funicolare.
A ropeway, huh?
Non
Are you
so
sure
la
about that?
traduzione. Però ho capito. Una funivia, sì. Funivia. Non funicolare. Funivia.
Wow, you got
Quasi.
some brain advantages.
Quasi la funicolare.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Questa cosa. Le scene dove devi dedurre un'immagine inizierà. Ok. Questa ok. E questo coso dietro poi sto pensando. All'inizio la risposta sarà completamente corretta. Non so che sta bene. Quando si sta anche a. Questi saranno anche ah, ok, devo stesso colore che ah, ok. In che direzione vanno? Scendono così? Ok. Ah, ok. Grazie per la tua comprensione. Candy Crush. No, non è Candy Crush. Cos'è questo? Ah, ok. Ok, mo stanno solo. Va bene così. Ah, 3 oggetti e poi io dovevo scegliere giusto e ho avuto culo perché non ci ho pensato, però era quello che aveva più senso.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Sì, infatti pensavo che l'ho fatta la scalena così.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Ah, quindi qualcuno te l'ha chiesto.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Mo te lo dice.
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Impossibile che te lo dice.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Oh no, ho paura per la sua reazione.
Pops?
Oh no, 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 no.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodon's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodon. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder! Some crazy ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
Aspettate un attimo, devo fare una cosa.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Praticamente, vi spiego, io a mezzogiorno di ogni giorno devo mettere, cioè devo avvertire i miei giocatori, perché io ho un gioco su Discord testuale a tema Danganronpa, appunto, dove ognuno ha il suo personaggio e io sono Monokuma, ovviamente. C'è stato un omicidio settimana scorsa, venerdì scorso, o sabato scorso hanno trovato il cadavere e oggi è l'ultimo giorno che gli do per investigare, quindi adesso a mezzogiorno dovevo proprio assicurarmi di scriverlo che la scuola era aperta, perché io a mezzogiorno faccio l'annuncio per dire la scuola è aperta, potete andare in giro, sarebbe come il daily announcement, daytime announcement. E poi alle 8 di sera o mezzanotte, dipende da che giorno è, faccio il nighttime announcement, ovvero nessuno si può muovere più perché ovviamente non posso starci dietro tutti i giorni poi. Cioè, perennemente, ovviamente, riesco a starci dietro.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
C'era nella palestra.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool? I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Che sei scordato? Era notte.
That's it!
Non potevano andare a riprenderlo,
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Non
Different
capisco
if they used
perché,
a
però...
pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge,
okay,
water's
okay.
still too low to drag tube in.
Capito, capito.
I can see why they just left it there.
Quella notte non
It would take too
potevano.
long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was a perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again? Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
Non mi ricordo che... sentiamo. Non mi ricordo il nome, era Tojo, praticamente. Stava in palestra.
Believe in my detective skills?
Non so se mi
That's
ricordo
right.
male.
I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Kirumi. Io no, sicuro. Ecco.
It has to be you.
Oddio.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Allora, essendo che siamo arrivati a un'ora e mezza e sento la macchina del mio patrigno, quindi mi dovrei mettere a cucinare, mi sa che lasciamo così con questo... Ah! È stata Kirumi! Che io ci avevo già pensato perché il fatto che prima hanno detto ma perché questa... c'è stato qualcuno che ha insistito per capire come mai... come è andato nell'acqua, una cosa del genere, e non riuscivano ad andare avanti, e quel qualcuno, se non sbaglio, era stata proprio Kirumi che insisteva a dire dobbiamo capire perché stava nel... com'è possibile che stava nel coso, e non li faceva ragionare a pensare dove era stato ucciso precedentemente. Io avevo notato questa cosa, poi il fatto della corda che lei la doveva prendere comunque dalla palestra quando Angie e quell'altra Angie e Nico stavano preparando lo stage e avranno lasciato la corda lì, e lei è stata l'unica che è rimasta, solo lei dopo che ha giocato con Shuichi a nascondino, il chiapparello, quello che era. È stata lei che è stata nella palestra per tutto tempo, quindi io là l'avevo pensato. Comunque, spero di riuscire a giocarci presto di nuovo perché ora sto... Nel frattempo, ciao ciao, ci vediamo alla prossima. Vai a prendere, oddio. Levate.
Oh,
Non volevo!
so Kirumi is the culprit!
Aspettate. Così, ecco, molto bello. Ciao ciao!